Look, you try and put those little magical niches in there and making them different, don't you?
We try something different, and this first offer is ultimately a very, very different offering in the cruise industry. But should we actually show them a quick snippet by video?
Indeed. What are we going to see, Ian?
It's going to be a teaser of the Carnival Fathom. Wow, that looks fantastic. I love this. Obviously, Bella, you're the expert on the Fathom brand, and I've been just told off it's Fathom, not Carnival Fathom. Do you want to tell the viewers what the difference actually is, please?
Yes, of course. So this is a completely new brand to the Carnival Corporation. It's the 11th brand, and it's just something different. So it's actually about travelling deep, travelling with purpose, and it's impact travel. So you're going deep into these destinations. So for example, Dominican Republic, which is what the offer is for, you're going to go there, you're going to spend the time in Amber Cove, and you're actually going to get off the ship every day and go and interact with the people in the destination and make a difference.
That's a good idea.
So it's actually giving back then.
It's giving back.
So is it almost like charity work on a luxury of a cruise ship?
Okay, so some people want to, you know, they want to spend their time, their holidays actually going into a destination and making a difference, but they don't know where to start with that. So they want to go and volunteer, but they don't know what to do with that, you know, with that information. And they still want to enjoy their holiday. So a cruise ship is a perfect way to do that. But when the cruise ship is just the vessel to get you there and to actually allow you to go and help these people in the resorts, that's a fantastic opportunity to make a difference. And as I say, you actually get the all of these impact activities included as well. So
in essence, it's almost like excursions. What type of activities would they be doing with the locals?
Yes, so you can do teaching English to children. You can do community English, so with like adults as well. You can go and volunteer at like a chocolate factory and help making the chocolate and helping with the different processes involved in that.
Do you need to be bilingual as well, though? Do they understand our English, or
the way it's done is that you don't have to know any Spanish. You just go in and teach them English. So they give you all the tools to be able to do that. And beforehand, so while you're sailing out from Miami over to Dominican Republic, you'll be given like lectures and training on what you need to do. So you're not just going in blind and like, there's a person, teach them English.
So they're prepping you all
to what you're going to
see and do.
Yeah, so that's all part of the experience. And I think it's just a fantastic opportunity for people.
Will they actually get free time when they're actually in Amber Cove as well? So literally, okay, I appreciate that 2 days you might be helping the children doing the chocolate, but do you get half a day to yourself, or is it literally you're totally immersed for the 3 days of actually helping the local community?
A lot of people will do like one of the activities in the morning, and then in the afternoon you can relax in the beautiful, like almost endless pool at Amber Cove with the lovely backdrop of the mountains, and so you can have some chill out time as well, because you're doing something worthwhile, so then why not, you know, reward yourself as such and actually chill out at the ship or at Amber Cove. So that's what a lot of people do, and it's totally optional how much you kind of go and volunteer.
So you're not forced to do any particular thing, you just pitch in when you feel.
Yeah, because people want to go and do that.
But this is a feel-good holiday. One thing I will also say is, obviously we're talking about Amber Cove, and not to a lot of people, they don't actually know what Amber Cove is. If you cruise with Royal Caribbean, they have their own private island called Labadee, which is in Haiti. Haiti and Dominican Republic are actually the same island, and obviously it's almost like they're an island within an island. So it's beautiful backdrop, sandy beaches. The weather is normally blisteringly hot. Every time I've been to Labadee, it's been hottest place in the Caribbean that I've ever been to. So obviously it's glorious sunshine, pristine water. So you can have a relax as well.
Yeah.
So you can work hard during the morning, have a cheeky pina colada.
In the evening.
We've done 6 minutes without actually mentioning alcohol here, and that's quite good
That's
for
a
us.
record breaking. Now you must come on the show more often.
Yeah.
We broke a record.
So obviously, it's a totally different product than what we're used to actually selling here at Adore and through the cruise channel as well.
Yeah, it gives people a different opportunity.
And a feel-good factor for those people when they come back home. What a lot to talk about. It's not just a holiday, is it? You can just, you'd be so proud showing the pictures and you've put something back in instead of just take.
While you're sailing back from Amber Cove back to Miami, they actually tell you kind of what difference has been made. So over the however many cruises we've done into Dominican Republic since it started cruising in March, they will actually go over all the stats and figures of how much difference has been made. You know, how many people have been taught English, how many people, how much chocolate has been created, how much of a difference you've made to that country.
Say somebody has a different skill set, for example, I don't know, that there might be a carpenter. Is there only 2 or 3 different things you can do? Or some say, look, I've got carpentry skills, I don't mind showing them how to whittle a peg or saw something.
We're working with particular companies in the Dominican Republic to make sure they're the ones that actually give back to that community on a long-term basis. But they're not just limited to like teaching English. There's hands-on things. So there's reforestation. There's concrete flooring. So you can go and help like people who are living in, you know, having mud floors, etc. is not hygienic, and it's going in and actually creating a concrete floor for them. Or within the local community centres, we've created like playgrounds. I believe there's been some concrete flooring done for that too. So there's various different options.
That's absolutely fantastic. We'll also say, we are mentioning about Dominican Republic, this butterflies with Cuba, I do believe.
Yes. Yeah,
so we're kind of...
Butterflies, explain that to the
Butterflies is... A butterfly cruise is where it goes out the same port of call each week, and then one week it might do one itinerary, and then the following week the other itinerary. So it's doing 2 itineraries every other week. So people could actually do this for 14 days if they choose to do so. Whereabouts in Cuba actually is it, please, Bella?
It goes to Havana and Cienfuegos.
You say that very well. It's better than
very well indeed.
Better than my Spanish. And you say about giving back. I remember my mother-in-law. She went to Cuba many years ago. I think it was on a Thompson ship, and she goes, the kids were so happy to see white English people going in there. Very poor. She was just giving away toothpaste and sweets, and the kids were coming up and kissing her and cuddling her and saying, "What a great experience!" And isn't it nice actually?
Putting something back in.
Yeah. We're very fortunate as a business owner like yourself. We get some great things, but as this actually touches my heart, and when I knew Bella was coming, I think we've got to showcase Fathom, because I think this is a very good product and something a little bit different. So
definitely out of the box. So we're going to see Tara's story now.
Yes, yeah, which really gives you a nice flavour of what it's all about.
Let's see Tara's story, and then we'll do the prices afterwards.
Sure.
Just made it to Puerto Plata. So excited. I think the thing you need to know about the Fathom experience is that it's not a typical cruise. You get the best of both worlds. You get that relaxation on the boat, but you get off the boat and then you get to experience everything around you. I think my favorite Fathom activity was the school. I'm a school teacher. I got my degree in education. I've been in a lot of classrooms, and these kids had such a desire to learn. You guys have to come here and work with these kids. From the school to the baseball field, it's seriously a priceless experience. Spend a day and feel this energy, this love, this compassion, this connection that you get. I had no idea that my experiences could be so rich. I'm leaving a different person. I've had a lot of experiences in life, and nothing has really touched my heart the way these people have.
Want the lady?
Gracias.
Well, that looks absolutely inspirational, marvellous. I mean, I've learned a lot from today, to be honest. So far, we've just about 11 minutes into the show. I love this product where you go and give something back.
Yeah.
Very good indeed.
We're 11 minutes in already. My word, it's flying, isn't it?
Indeed, it's flying out. So what have we got offer-wise here, Ian? What's our first offer?
We've got dates going all the way through January 2017 to November 2017. This is not the cheapest product in the world, but this is something you can brag about down your local social club, the bingo hall, that you're giving back. And also, I think it makes you feel good. Leading date is on the 24th of August. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly you into Miami first of all, have 3 nights in Miami. Then you're going to cruise over to Amber Cove, spend 3 nights in Amber, or 3 days in Amber Cove, and then going to cruise back. So it's a 10-night package with an overnight flight. It's going to make it 11 nights. Leading price is at £1,999 for an inside. We are going to be at £2,399 for an outside, or £2,799 for a balcony. The one thing I will say about this product, it is on the old P&O Adonia. And
Right.
Myself and you, Ian, were discussing it. I think this was a Renaissance ship beforehand as well. I think it was the R6 or R7.
Was it really? Interesting.
So I think we're showing our age here.
Yeah.
So obviously they're very similar size to the Azamara. So smaller ships, very good food, good entertainment, but you can't expect all the razzmatazz of a Carnival Cruise. This is a totally different brand.
The decor inside of it's anything like the Azamara brand or whatever. It's beautiful. It's a nice, fun, cosy ship.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
kind of
not a big, vast.
It's very much still like Adonia, but it's got the touches, so, you know, the things that are social impact, and it's got the kind of brands that you would imagine. Think Whole Foods, that kind of thing, you know. So it's gonna be aligned to what the proposition is on the land.
Very good.
Great to know.
Price-wise?
Price-wise, yep, I think it's very good. So what we've got to say, Ian?
Give us a Kindle, Ian.
Give us a Kindle. Give us a call on 0800 940 1449 and ask my staff, because if you don't ask, what happens, Ian?
You don't